है डोळ्यात बोलताय है दिल में क्या क्या शुरू लुप छुप देखे आंखों में झाके है दिल में क्या क्या शुरू काय करताय डोळ्यात बोलताय है दिल में क्या क्या शुरू लुप छुप देखे आंखों में झाके है दिल में क्या क्या शुरू मुझे बता जरा कहता क्या दिल तेरा इश्क का रंग अग बाय 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 समझे क्या छोरी तू है सीना जोरी तू करती क्यों अरे करती क्यों बातें फितूरी वो दिल की तिजोरी है खुली यूं अरे खुली यूं गाड़ी को मन के तू सिग्नल दिखा दे जरा मुझे बताओ जरा कहता क्या दिल तेरा इश्क
खुशी मनाओ दोनों का होगा कल्याण दो दिल ये होंगे एक जान है जिंदगी का फरमान इश्क मिला है वरदान
मुझे बता जरा कहता क्या दिल तेरा इश्क का रंग अग बाय 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 काय करताय डोळ्यात बोलताय है दिल में क्या क्या शुरू लुप छुप देखे आंखों में झाके है दिल में क्या क्या शुरू मुझे बता जरा कहता क्या दिल तेरा इश्क का रंग अग बाय 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 स्वराजा शिव शंभूचा जावा तू
गंभीर तू रवीर तू सम्रागणी शातीर तू गंभीर तू रवीर तू सम्रागणी शातीर
hello what is up guys कोई है क्या स्ट्रीम पे हेलो 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 गाइस, आवाज़ आ रहा है मेरे? क्या बोलती पब्लिक?
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Great chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Great hit! That's a half-decent try.
Amrabat could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
That's a little off target. Right, Shevchenko. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
He won't be happy with that one. Goalkeeper's ball. Amrabat. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Oh, that's fabulous. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Jordi Alba. Referee's given a throw. Out for a throw. And it's Jordi Alba. Chance for the header! It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And here's a chance. Kajolu. Rummenigge. Jordi Alba. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, sweet feet. And he's had a hit.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
White. That's been cut out, well played. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we are already promptly back underway. Muto. Oh, good-looking ball.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to...
He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Now, what about a counter-attack? Aimed beyond the defence. Kajolu is in a really good position out wide. Well, the first goal came from this. And the header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Araujo picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Darwin. Muto. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
306.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
No, again there's no way through. Has a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Nunez. Amrabat. Kajolu. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Muto. Makaleli. And Kajolu. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's going to be disappointed with that. Del Piero is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that.
Kajolu. Look, it's a run defence is this like.
Header! Harmlessly behind.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. Kajolu.
Araujo gets across to intercept that.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, great chance! Nunez! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, great ball! And he's lost his man here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Rummenigge picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Del Piero, Shevchenko, Jordi Alba. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Del Piero. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. We expected better, and so did he. Shevchenko. And he can clear it away.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
David Villa. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Makaleli, Amrabat, and it's Shevchenko. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rummenigge. Jordi Alba. Showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Darwin is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Kajolu! David Villa, now it's Darwin. That's beautifully weighted. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Araujo getting this one clear. Kajolu. That is good alertness. There is the half-time whistle. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Amrabat. Coming on the field.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Rummenigge proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Shevchenko. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. And here's Nunez. David Villa. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's a look and place it forward. Xavi Alonso.
The attendance for this
And it's
match
Del
was
Piero.
71,000.
That looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get free. Good challenge, excellent challenge. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 18, Shevchenko. Number 23, Del
Makaleli.
Piero. Coming on the field.
And he was quick to react.
Number 14, Batistuta. Number 13,
And it's De
Owen.
Bruyne.
Number 42, Musiala.
Mbappe.
Substitution in
Now the
progress.
finish! It's a goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
India have taken the lead.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Musiala unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Quality ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Batistuta. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And we have our very first corner. And a header! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Rudiger demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Can he put it away? It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Owen. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. Batistuta. No way through, so back it comes. Hit into the mid. Terrific header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Up he goes! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold? And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Pinches it off him. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba going full tilt down the left. Foden might just make this. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Caicedo.
Timber really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
He's shifting through the gears here. Jordi Alba. He tried running through him, but he was not having it. He gets big! Goal! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
15 minutes till half-time. Timber. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And here's Foden. Caicedo. Del Piero. And it's Shevchenko.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Lovely feet. Up he goes! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bastoni.
There will be 1 minute added
Into
time.
stoppage time, very little left on it. Foden. And here's Drogba. He's away. And we've reached half-time. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. And it's Del Piero. Foden. And he's picked out the run. Kajolu. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Now that's well seen too. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
The attendance
Well,
for
I
this
thought
match was
they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked
71,198.
against them.
He's in a good position here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Kajolu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passes. And the shots! And yes, it's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Let's quit. Let's quit for this match.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, nicely intercepted. Del Piero providing an outlet on that flank. Shot a goal!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And he's intervened well there. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I'd personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Safe to say he's capable of better than that. That has not gone well. He's in plenty of space here. Thuram is there and he can get that clear. Bellingham. Chouameni. So it is still 0-0. Xavi Alonso. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Jordi Alba. Makaleli. Now it's Messi. That is good alertness. He's got away. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. Messi tries making a foray down the right. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Pedri! That carried quite a threat. Xavi Alonso. And it's Del Piero. Passing is crisp and sharp. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. That's a shade optimistic. Del Piero. Xavi Alonso. And it's Shevchenko. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckenbauer.
The attendance for this match was 72,000.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Saka. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Shevchenko. And he's surging through. Oh, good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Shevchenko. Number 14, Batistuta.
He's found a way
Number
through.
23, Del Piero.
That's going to go a long way.
Coming on the field, number 13, Owen. Number 24, Mbappe. Number 42, Musiala. Substitution in progress.
Kimmich. That's really well manoeuvred.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Goes in for the header. Good delivery, but no joy.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but. Gnabry really added the width there thanks to his willingness to...
Now the finish! And it's in! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Joshua Kimmich. Number
So,
22,
time for changes on
Xabi
both sides,
Alonso.
actually.
Coming on the field.
So the first moment of real significance.
Oh, it was a long time coming.
Has a goal! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Big header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mateus clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh no, this does not look good. Guardiola.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He won't be happy with that one. Gnabry. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
It's really well cleared. Oh, here's a chance! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
This is a simulation game set in a virtual world and does not represent real life. Please play in moderation, take frequent breaks,
my last
and
match.
play responsibly.